Hey everyone. I was asked a question about how I felt about riding and getting back on the bike after my crash last year. Now, for those that don't know, there is a video about it, but I had a rather big crash in July last year where I almost lost my life, and the air ambulance crew and even the police said the same thing. Air ambulance crew said they actually, in a nice way, because they said how lucky I was, they said that I actually shouldn't be alive. So yeah, and the police, when they turned up, told my friends that this in fact could be a fatality. So oh, fucking traffic. But yeah, anyway, how it made me feel, it didn't really change how I felt. I still wanted to ride bikes. That didn't change. I suppose the only thing that did change was my riding style on country roads and roads that I don't know. I've slowed down a lot now for roads that I don't know, and if I can't see round the corner, I won't go fast around it. If I don't know it, I'm not going to go fast around it. So I suppose that's the only sort of difference. But no, during the whole 5-month recovery period after the crash, it was 5 months before I actually got back onto the bike. It should have actually been longer, but I couldn't wait, and I healed up so fast. I really did. I healed up so fast. Like, physiotherapy thought I wouldn't be able to do anything for 6 months because of the plate in my shoulder and the damage that was done to my muscles. They didn't think I'd be able to do anything, like not even work, like, you know, sitting on a till doing a cashier's role. They didn't even think I'd be able to do that for 6 months after the crash. But I was back and I was ready in 5 months, doing everything basically, riding the bike, back on the till and stuff like that. I mean, I don't lift stuff like heavy stuff anymore, and I still get the twinges in my arm if I do, but I'm doing sort of light weightlifting to try and build all the strength back in my arm again, trying to get that back. So, but yeah, for actual sort of, if it made me scared to get back on the bike, no way. Riding the bike is I like to say it's in my blood. It sounds cliche, but it is. I couldn't stop riding. I love it too much. It's just too fantastic. Yeah, that's about it. It's probably a boring answer, and people probably wanted to sort of hear me say something like, oh, you know, it's really difficult, etc., but it wasn't. I just wanted to get back on the bike as soon as I could, ride it again. There was nothing I could have done in that situation. I hit gravel. The police said they would have crashed as well if that happened to them. So I have no troubles or fears about it. But to be fair, the first couple of weeks, and I wouldn't even say months, that I was riding the bike, if the rear wheel twitched even the slightest bit, I would, my butt would clench. I'd be like, oh no. And yeah, I remember one part on a roundabout when I was with my mate, there was small stones on it, and I basically saw them and just started braking. I you know, completely froze up. I completely froze up, and yeah, I basically just stood the bike straight up in a roundabout and ended up doing about 5 miles an hour around it. Luckily it was a very small roundabout and there were no other cars, but you know, it's just those things, you still get those little fears in your head that sort of reminds you. But I'm alright with it now. I'm still sketchy at gravel. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to deliberately ride over gravel and be leaning over. Car coming. yeah, you know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Your riding style changes, and you just do what you gotta do. You know, that's all there is to it. This is a long one. It is probably a very boring one. It's probably not what people were expecting, but I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Yeah, I just gotta keep riding. But anyway, yeah, guys. Thanks for listening. If you made it to the end, you know, it's the first time I'm going to do it, but give it a like. You know, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you disliked it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video, hopefully.